Good morning, Coastal Bend. It is 7:45, and it's not just any day. It is the day of giving. Lead First Foundation is guiding our youth to a better tomorrow. Founder Guy Nickleson joins us in studio with how you can support him on this day of giving. Good morning, Guy. How are you doing?
Good morning. It's just great to be here, Alexis, and it's just a wonderful opportunity to be able to share a little bit about what we do and why it's so important in our community today.
Absolutely. You're the founder, so we want to hear it from you. What is Lead First?
Lead First is a nonprofit foundation to go deep into the lives of young kids from third grade all the way up to high school. And what we try to do is mold the young people to become our next community leaders in our community today, but also to help them deal with issues that they deal with every day, that they wake up and have to overcome obstacles every day that they come to school. And we are there to say, you know, we want to help you rise above where you are.
Absolutely, just a positive force in their lives, a mentorship, as you will. What would you say that you guys kind of do day in and day out with these youth?
What we do day in, day out is to guide their path into making the right decisions. You know, a lot of time the youth look around and see other kids doing things, but we try to keep them focused on empowering themselves to become great, to say that, you know what, I got a dream and I want to fulfill that dream, and Lead First is helping to lift me up and also reminding me that we all fall along the way, but we get back up. And so our motto this year is called Push. Push means push until something happens. So even though they're struggling, even though they're having issues, even from their homes, they know if they just keep pushing, their life going to change eventually. And so again, striving to allow that kid to become everything that God intended that child to be in their lives.
That's amazing. How many youth do you currently have under y'all's wing also?
Right now, we currently have about 500 kids that we deal with every day.
And that's through all the school districts?
That's throughout all of CCISD.
The Coastal Bend,
the
really?
The Coastal Bend area, yes.
And you can't, you know, guide 500 students alone. That takes an army. Talk about your volunteers.
Oh, volunteers is what make the whole program go. You know, we have people coming in and encouraging our kids and giving their viewpoint of their education and their careers, and reminding the kids that they too had that background where they struggled, but somebody was in their life and encouraged them to keep pushing, and here they are today, successful, doing great things. And so now going on about 19, 20 years of our program, we see kids come back and they say, Mr. Nickleson, thank you for not giving up on us. Thank you for kept pushing us to do greater things. And here we are now, doctors, lawyers, you know, dentists, professors. And so it's just a great feeling when you see that child come back and say, because you thought enough of us, because you loved us enough to impart your love into us. This is who we are today.
That's a great point. So we know why you're called to do this mission, but is that something you see often? Is some of these children going up and then becoming the mentors themselves?
Yes.
And that's full circle.
And that's what we see. Some of them come back, and because that's one of the things we do in high school as we preparing them for the college. We talk to them about, you know, one day you're going to be asked to give back, and so I'm just trying to influence you to, you know, give back, and they do. They come back and you see them in the school system working, and they say that I want to give back because somebody gave back to me. So
nonprofit is not easy work. Talk about how the day of giving, is this a major part of y'all's funding?
This is a major part of our funding, and so, you know, without the funding, you know, we wouldn't be able to do the things we do for hundreds of kids. And so I can honestly say that 90% of what we bring in go back to the kids, and not too many nonprofits can say that 90% of their profits go back to.
If I could ask you to name a number today for all the viewers who are watching First Edition Plus, what would it be? What would y'all like to see on that leaderboard? You get to just say it.
We would like to see us reaching that goal of $25,000 or more.
Yeah,
because the more we bring in, the more that lives we're gonna be able to touch along the way. So I would love to see, hey, $50,000. And so, hey, so it's open. And the thing is that we realize that every dollar that you give to Lead First touches a life and changes a life every single day. And we know that our community is a great community that's going to help all these agencies to touch the lives of people in our community. And that's what we hear about, is putting our arms around one another and lifting one another up and being